lot of times if you open as soon as it starts, it'll cut off. When we give the double honors.
Okay.
Y'all ready?
Yep.
All right. Before we start, we're gonna give all praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem HaKadosh. Give honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, peace, blessings, salutations, all like Akimo Aqua, learning and teaching truth and sincerity. Another video through the spirit, of the brother Malak from Detroit, passing through, with the brothers out here in New York. And this, just if y'all can see the title, Eastern Mindset. All right, you got a lot going on in Israel right now. And like our elders and apostles always say, you're supposed to look at the world and filter it through the Bible, and not vice versa. All right, the people in this world, they can't understand anything scripturally or anything period because they have American eyes.
Yep.
Well, in this, coming to this truth, you start training yourself to leave off of your American or wherever your brothers and sisters may be, your worldly mindset, and come into a spiritual mindset. You can't, the Holy Spirit is not going to deal with you in understanding this unless you get back in the mentality of this.
Mm-hmm.
The way that we look at things should be different from these people. All right, the inspiration. I was working earlier. I was thinking to myself, our great ancestors in today's society, they'd be considered bums. All right, like a man like Jacob, he didn't get out the house till later on. Isaac, all right, he didn't get out the house till later on. Abraham didn't get out the house till they'd be considered lames and rejects in today's society, and we know that's not the case. So.
Mm-hmm.
If I could add, brother, also John the Baptist. John the Baptist was in the wilderness with a garment of camel's hair,
Yep.
eating locusts and honey. So they would look at John the Baptist as a bug out, which makes sense why people talk shit about him today and they say that he wasn't a part of the truth.
Yeah.
The whole ISUBK thing.
Yep.
This is Isaiah 46 and verse 8. Remember this and shew yourselves men, bring it again to mind, O ye transgressors.
Would that be considered toxic masculinity? Showing yourself as a man, in this day and age. But you can show yourself as a woman.
Yeah.
You can show yourself as a
Transformer.
Yep. But you can't show yourself as a man, and at that as a man of the Lord. Because going back, Abraham would have had child services called on him.
Oh yeah.
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 The one brother giving his daughter away, or Lot.
Well, he'd have been called the brothers was mentioned earlier, said he was sporting with Sarah. So he'd have been called a misogynistic or something. Oh, you think you own a woman?
Yep.
Yeah, he did.
Yep. Says when you get a wife, you get a possession. But on this side, that's not looked upon. So we're learning now to come back to our original, full circle, an Eastern mindset,
Just want to read this in the ledger. It says, to remember means to draw strength by contemplating God's past acts of powers. This is why we're supposed to always speak on things like the Exodus, which the Exodus is still spoke about today. There's still books, movies, things of that nature, because that was a great deliverance that Yahweh Shem Yoshai did with us.
Yeah.
Down to your own daily walk, the times you called on the Lord and the Lord delivered you. You're supposed to remember that at your weak points and draw strength from that.
Right. Right.
And that's what makes a man of man, that faith, because a woman don't have faith. It goes back to feminine means to lack faith.
Yeah.
You see?
I got a quick one. This is Romans 12. I'm going to start at 1 that points and 2. Romans 12 and 1. I beseech you therefore, brethren, by the mercies of the Most High, that ye present your bodies a living sacrifice. Now that alone right there is a stumbling block, because Esau doesn't tell your average American, but Americans present their bodies as a living sacrifice for Babylon.
To that job.
To the job, to their lust, to the flesh, and there's careers for it. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with working at home, but you got women that work at home by, being demons of lust, an adulterer. I'm sorry, what you said, brother?
OnlyFans.
Yeah, OnlyFans. But if you say, I want my woman to work at home as a mother to my children, you're controlling. Or what's crazy too, now the scriptures speak about not to be jealous over thy wife, but when you make certain stands and boundaries for your woman, they say you're insecure. I'm not insecure. Yeah. This is my property. I'm secure in my possession. Yeah. You see? So there's a lot of things that the Lord set up. That's why he said in Genesis, make man in our image.
Yeah.
We're learning the dynamics of the image, the holy image that's set up divinely.
The order.
Thank you. The order of nature.
Even the angels are in order.
Right. And it says, holy oh, you can't be holy here because they tell you to coexist. You know, it says acceptable under the Most High. That's a stumbling block, because what you do that's acceptable to the Most High, which I'm holding in Peter's, it says they think it's strange.
I was thinking, okay.
Oh, that's the spirit. See, they think it's strange that you don't want to be an adulterer. They think it's strange that you don't smoke weed. They think it's strange, you know, of you giving your life to God, you know. And it says, which is your reasonable service. And here's the point. And be not conformed to this world. Meaning what? The Western world. That doesn't mean the earth, even though the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. But we still what? Spiritually face the east. And we remember what was done in the east, just like the brother made. We remember hard times being delivered out of Egypt, which is what? In the east.
And just to add in, you know, because you got when we say the Edomite world control mindset, all right, so because, you know, there's other parts of the planet, there's, you know, he rules, you got to come out of this Edomite mindset, you know.
Yeah. It's the Edomite mindset, one, is foolish with the Most High, and two, is detrimental to us as a people.
Yeah.
Look at what Jake has become under the rulership of Esau, you know. Now I get it, when we were in the Greeks, Jake was through with their culture, but look at Jake now, you know. Even the woman had some form of order back then, even though they were still off, you know, but now it's completely through, because what's it say, a woman shall compass a man, you know. So we're looking at the results of a Western mindset and a woman compassing a man. And the Israelite man, for the most part, is finished.
Yeah, at the bottom.
And it says, and be not conformed to this world, but be ye transformed by the renewing of your mind. So the Lord has given us what? Our own mind now. Which our mind now is the heart of the Most High. Remember what David said, King David? I'm a man after the Most High's heart. So now our mind is being molded to what the Most High wants us to think and carry ourselves. And I'm just finishing off, and you got it. That ye may prove what is that good and acceptable and perfect will of the Most High. So there you go. We're learning now what's acceptable and perfect to the Most High. And we found out that the average lifestyle in this Western region is not acceptable to Yahweh Shem Shai, you know?
I got that definition for transform. I knew it was going to be the word.
Okay.
And I got a scripture.
Okay.
That word transform there in Romans 12:2.
Yep.
It says metamorpho. What does that sound like? Metamorphosis.
Yep.
To change into another form, to transform, to transfigure. Hamashiach appearance was changed and was resplendent with divine brightness on the Mount of Transfiguration. So we have to be spiritually transformed while waiting on that physical transformation of the body. And it begins all upstairs. And I'm going to get that out of Micah 2:10. All right, hey, the elder Yashawama, he made a point. I was in the video he had, when the brothers was out there in Dallas teaching, was that Friday? He was like, with the knowledge that we have now, we could even on this side, we could run the earth effectively.
Yep.
With what we know, if this dude E fell out of power, because what are we going to institute? We're going to bring the last Sabbath back in, the year Jubilee back in. All right, observe not eating the abominable foods. The animals going to be back out here doing what they're supposed to do. You're supposed to, this world, you're not just here to have fun. You're here to do the will of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. That's how you have to look and go about life.
Yep.
All right, Micah 2:10. Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sore destruction. Now we're going to physically rise out of here at the return of the Lord. You know, the elect being beamed up. That begins mentally first. You have to rise out of here in every aspect. All right. Now, you know, literally don't go leave the country or sit in your house and be a bum, but get your mind. There's the lifestyle that you were taught growing up is incorrect. You need to accept that and switch when it comes to these scriptures. Y'all got it.
Hey, quick one. You got one more? Okay, just a quick, and then you got it. Colossians 3:10, and have put on the new man, which is renewed in knowledge after the image of him that created him. And going back, because the brother said it starts upstairs, so renewed in knowledge is going to be where? The change starts in your mind, you know, because people change physically, you know, they change physical appearance, but what Yahweh Bashem Yahushai has opened us up to is changing mentally and spiritually, you know. You got it, brother.
This is Job 9:24. It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof.
If you want, brothers, just speak up a little bit. It's just starting to rain and stuff. We're good though. You speak up a little.
It says, the earth is given into the hand of the wicked. He covered the faces of the judges thereof. If not, where and who is he? You know, going back to the whole westernized mindset, it's pretty much the mind of an Edomite. You know, living in America, you living inside the mind of an Edomite, and that's pretty much what a westernized mindset is.
Concrete.
Temporal.
Yeah.
Here and now. Whenever we had one Edomite, we were on a job site together. He said, "As long as we got tits, it's good for me." Remember, bro? And the nickname was Damien.
Oh, demon.
Yeah, bro. Yeah, you got it, bro. Like it.
This is Isaiah 29:16. Surely your turning of things upside down shall be esteemed as the potter's clay. For shall the work say of him that made it, he made me not? Or shall the thing framed say of him that framed it, he had no understanding? So the Most High gave this man the earth and allowed him to completely turn shit upside down. You know, things in America is backwards, man. You know, your woman, you know, a woman should get paid to stay home with the family.
Yep.
You know, but that doesn't happen in America. Your woman have to go to work, right? You struggling to pay bills. You should own land. You have to go to the supermarkets to get fresh produce. You should be able to grow food in your yard.
Yep.
But this brother, he wants to, it's raining right now, but if we would collect the rainwater, he can actually fine us for that. Maybe in prison.
Yeah.
You know? We actually live on a prison planet. Alex Jones got that website, Prison Planet. That's where we're at right now, man. You know?
I was gonna say the fact that the converse. Okay, whenever you even bring up subjects like this, owning land, dealing with water, people look at us like we're crazy. That's how far gone we're on this whole planet, meant for us to dominate, and we're in these fucking cubicles known as apartments with a mortgage.
Yep.
The word mortgage literally means death. Death note. I was watching a video on YouTube. This dude, he was talking to basically like a guy that's a truther type guy. He was like, do you think I'm stupid for getting a mortgage? He's like, yeah, because now you're stuck in one spot with the government owning a piece of your life, and if you fuck up, they're gonna come rip you up out that hole and throw debt on you and potentially imprison you. That is not. People think that, you're looked at. Oh, you're $100,000 in debt for college. You're $30,000 in debt for your new SUV, and you're, I'll be generous, $150,000 to $200,000 in debt for your house. That's not what we're here for. That is the complete opposite of everything that our ancestors were about. Owning, all right, getting it, living it through faith, all right, daily bread, one day at a time. So you got to come out of this shit. If you can't, and if you don't, you're not going to be able to understand these scriptures. That's why when our elders and apostles break things down, like in Deuteronomy 22, telling you what a woman, was a betrothed damsel. If you're an American, can't get it. What do you mean?
Right.
They start bugging.
Right.
Like, pause, bro. Just let me
think for a second.
Yeah, let me explain it. They can't.
Yep.
I got this one.
Okay, I got one.
Did you get your second one?
Yes.
Oh, you got it already?
Job and Isaiah.
Okay. Colossians 3:12.
I had Colossians 3 too.
Okay, kind of, yeah. Put on, therefore, as the elect of Yahweh, holy and beloved, vows of mercies, kindness, humbleness of mind, meekness, long suffering, and focusing on the point, put on as the elect. All right, there's the other scripture, we don't number ourselves that number, we keep it humble.
Right.
But to put on of the elect, you act and you live that life.
Yep.
How would a man of the Lord handle this situation? How would a man of the Lord speak right now? Would a man of the Lord go in right now, or would he refrain himself? That's that analyzing yourself. That's something that's lost in today's culture.
Yep.
There's some motherfuckers who wake up and ain't thought the whole day.
Yeah.
Just did.
Yep.
That's not us.
Do as thou will.
Yep.
Do whatever comes to your mind. But then we learn the heart is desperately wicked.
Yep.
We learn, this flesh is against us. Don't give in to the flesh. I got a quick one going off the brother had Isaiah. This is Isaiah 24 and 5. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof. So right now, we're in a land that is headquarters to defile shit. So you have to be aware of the culture that you indulge in. This is why things may be lawful, but is expedient. Like you had, not to go into, we had the guy Alazar. He was like, show me in the law that I can't go to the club. Like The point is, though, you're not using wisdom in this American culture. You as Israelites need to start conducting yourself with an Israelite culture mindset, being prudent, circumspect. Times are evil, and a lot of Jakes have given over to the spirit of the world that is circling America. Okay, there's actually a worldly spirit to be in the flesh, to make an excuse, to find a reason to do what thou wilt. And Jake will go as far as even using a scripture, the liberty in Yahweh Shai. You're being a reprobate, man.
Even where it said I can't lie.
Right. It says, the earth also is defiled under the inhabitants thereof, because they have transgressed the laws. See, so laws have been transgressed, but now culture has became a transgression of law, to where now the norm is to do something that's against Yahweh Shai. That's why it says in James 4, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of this world, that's why Ishmael calls America Great Satan. They literally call America the Great Satan, because everything over here is freak off nature. There's no control, there's no discipline.
No limit.
There's no limit.
There's no limit to the wickedness you could get into.
Yep.
Right now, we could go out, all type of wickedness, just waiting for you.
You can go out right now and legally buy, which it's unlawful, but you can go out and buy things that are harmful to your body.
Yep.
And then nigga will have the nerve to put a pretty color on it and call it 99 cents. For 99 cents, you could become a demon. It says, because they have transgressed the laws, and then you can give this scripture to a Christian that says the laws are done away with. Well, since the laws are done away with, the earth is defiled. How about that? It says they have transgressed the laws, changed the ordinances, broken the everlasting covenant. You see? So this is the issue that you have on earth, is there is a lawless spirit that have changed the natural harmonious ordinances of life. And now the Lord has installed us like, hey, that's a good idea. Order. We can train our child up how we deem fit through the Lord. Because look at what they're doing. Save, train, missing kids. You brothers know. But you got it.
You got it.
This is 1 John chapter 2 and verse 15.
Dang, through the spirit. That's right.
It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. So like, I was looking at these people outside dancing in the rain.
Oh, wow.
And I was just thinking, like, back when we was growing up, my grandpa would cut the lights off, TV off and shit. But people, they just outside playing in the rain.
Careless.
No fear of the Heavenly Father, man.
That rain toxic now.
Hell yeah.
And I got all type of chemtrails in it. I said, what is this? This is 1 John 2 and 15. It says, love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him. And that's the problem that a lot of our people have, man. You can see it from the way they want to rate. They want to still be rappers. They want to make rap videos. They want to have, the fanciest cars. That's because you have that love of the world, man. You envy these new young rap niggas, man. It says, for all that is in the world, the lust of the flesh, and that's all you see. You can't even watch a food commercial without seeing a piece of ass.
Damn.
Bitch naked holding a burger, man.
Damn.
The lust of the flesh is all around you. Billboards, on your phone, you looking up something, there's an ad for this. It's everywhere, man.
Yeah.
And the lust of the eyes, and the pride of life is not of the Father, but it's of the world.
So that, man, we should really read that again, because it said the lust of the eyes, which tells you what? You shouldn't be walking around in this constant lustful eye spirit. But what the brother's saying is what Esau has put out here. He's put out a spirit to constantly lust. Ass. That's Western. That's Westernized mindset. And Jake thinks that that's normal. The spirit is, what the spirit is expressing is the condition that you are in physically, spiritually, and mentally is not normal.
Even seeing certain things. You're not supposed to see certain things.
Yeah. I remember as a little kid, my dad, like if there was a scene coming up, sex scene, bro, it got to the point to where, because growing up, basically at like 5 or 6, I knew to cover my eyes my damn self, because he didn't want me, when you 3 and 4, he keep getting you. He like, But by the time, because you're not supposed to be exposed to that yet, man. It corrupts you too early. You see that shit, you can't unsee shit.
Right.
And now you spending the whole rest of your life trying to do inordinate affection.
Yep.
Because you was fucking exposed, man.
Yep.
Before you even could fucking piss straight.
Yep.
Sorry, bro, you got it.
And that's that New World Order, because it says they want the state to raise the children. You know, we picked a brother up. We're walking out the lobby and there's a sex scene on the TV. I don't know if your brother saw
I
that.
didn't notice that.
Yeah, I'm glad y'all ain't see that shit. But I wanted to look it up. The script. This is why the scriptures say, "Look at not the nakedness of a man."
Yeah.
Oh, going back, the spirit has us always going into gymnos. That's what that's all about. You know, they literally would work out naked. You know, you got it, bro.
So you go to the gym now, people up in there naked.
Yeah, men and women. That's not normal, brothers
Yeah.
and sisters. That's not normal. It's not normal for, if you are a sister and you are trying to show your cleavage, you got a spirit on you, man.
Mm-hmm.
If you're trying to poke your little ass out, you're trying to do something, you got a demon on you, man. Right, though?
Yeah, yeah.
You got a demon on you.
Yeah.
You got a straight up demon on you.
That's that. I still gotta let people know. You know, that's
Right.
what I'll say at the gym. You know, I used to wear my, hey, brothers, handle your business. Me, I cover up pretty well now.
Yeah.
You know, I used to be all, I'm like, no. I was like, niggas wise. Let me, all you gonna see is a Jake 4 arms and feet.
Yeah.
That's it.
Yeah. Well, that's the priesthood. Because the priests wore, they're completely covered.
Mhm.
You know? And hey, just real quick for the brother making a point, it was so bad when I did go to the gym, because now working out at home is prospering for me.
Yeah.
But when I did go to the gym, I would take my glasses off just so I could work out, get my sweat in without the flesh like, look.
Yeah.
You know? And then and another thing, the way America is completely adultery. You go to a restaurant, you can go to a restaurant. You know, me and the brother, we went to an Ishikar spot the other night, and a chick was on a date that you could see all the way up to the side of her ass. She's with a man, her cleavage is out. This is the normality of America. And then it's so bad that men, they're accepting of that. You know, well, no, that's just Kim.
That's normal.
That's Kim,
You
bro.
step out with your chick, Jake step out with his chick, they let them, you're not dressing like that, sweetheart. Not
Nope.
for us.
Nope.
That's for us. That's for
Yeah.
us.
Yeah, exactly. And that's the mindset she should have. You got it, bro.
Read it again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll read it again.
Because there's a lot of meat right here. We wanna get all the meat. You got it, bro.
1 John 2:15 says, "Love not the world,
Yeah.
neither the things that are in the world."
And then the brother already read that why not love the world? Well, one, the earth was given to the hand of the wicked, and two, he said love not the world, but then you give me John 3:16. What here in this whole world can you love? You see? So that's not the correct breakdown. So you shouldn't be in this save my community spirit. You know? You got a lot of Israelites in that mindset too. Trying to restore my community. You know? Keep going.
If any man love the world, the love of the Father is not in him.
Right, because what? This world, I'm holding James 4:4, this world is enmity against the Most High. So you shouldn't love the flowing, okay, of this world right now. You shouldn't love the normality of this world.
The wisdom of this world is contrary to the scriptures.
Yep.
Completely, man.
Yep.
The fact that you have female judges,
Yeah.
you go to court, you got a female lawyer and a judge.
She's just rushing it through because she on her period.
Yeah.
She should tell everybody guilty because she want to hurry up and go home.
Yeah, or
Right.
smoke a cigarette.
Yeah.
Now we've had that. You know, you got it, bro.
Eat her ice cream and watch your stories.
Yep. With her sitting on her legs on the couch. Yeah. Texting 3 niggas. You know?
Yeah.
And liking 2 of them.
Yeah, that's the ways of America are death. You know, like it says in Proverbs, there's a way that seemeth right unto a man, but the end thereof is death.
Mm.
That's America, man.
Mm.
People actually think niggas think I'm good. You know, I got my block, I got my homies, you know,
Right.
got my drugs. And you ass end up killed, or you end up in prison.
This nigga, that's a low vibration.
Yeah,
The nigga killed 3 of his homeboys. He take 2 of their wives. Now he's sitting on the block like Thanos.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like with a 4-finger ring.
Yeah.
That shit is crazy. That shit is crazy.
Talking about when I was your age.
Right. Right.
I got 2 of them like old school.
Yeah.
Sirach 18:30. Go not after thy lust, but refrain thyself from thine appetites. If thou givest thy soul the desires that please her, she will make thee a laughing stock to thine enemies that malign thee.
You know, that is discipline.
Yeah.
America does not teach you discipline, man. But the spirit of Yahweh Hashem Yahushua will discipline your ass. You know, because coming in the truth, we're all babies. So naturally learning to walk, babies do what? They fall. You're going to fall. The scripture says a righteous man falls 7 times, but you get up again. So over time in this truth, you learn to discipline yourself to abstain from certain lusts.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
Another one.
But these Americans, they're not in that spirit. You doing that, and that's when they're looking at you like, this dude a cop or this dude a
Yeah.
weirdo.
We're fasting. Motherfuckers think we're bugged out. You tell motherfuckers think you're bugged out because you withhold from eating for periods of time. Now you're crazy.
That's actually beneficial for you. You have something
Yep.
called intermittent fasting. Bodybuilders are into it now.
That's crazy. Actually, I heard a quote a couple years ago. You know, in the truth, the less you eat, the longer you'll live. I was like, damn. But it's true because the Lord instituted fasting for our bodies to cleanse our bodies.
Yep.
And think about it this way: we live all the bread amongst us is defiled,
Yep.
defiled bread amongst the Gentiles. So you damn right. The less shit of that you eat, the longer you will live because
Right.
it's all chemicaled up, man.
Yep.
You know,
Give them a pull up.
that shit is terrible, man.
I got this one real quick. You better go. Sirach 31 and 31. Oh no, 31 and 13. Remember that a wicked eye is an evil thing, and what is created more wicked than an eye? Therefore it weepeth upon every occasion. All right, weep upon every occasion meaning what? Like the brother said, love not the things in the world. Love not the world, neither the things that are in the world. Your eyes, they see an opportunity, they want to take it. And with the discipline, the spirit power, Yahweh Shai, you have to just train yourself away from that. That mindset these people don't have. That's why they're so far gone. Immediately out the womb.
Yeah.
Motherfucker 7 years old through. You got look. I was driving the other day. These girls couldn't have been no more than fucking 12. They looked at like 40-year-old streetwalkers, bro. I said, well, I was like, what the fuck? Like they were dressed like used up crackhead streetwalkers. I was like, what? I was like, yo. I was like, even the kids is already
Vaped out.
bro. Look like 10 going on 50.
Vaped out.
And you know what? A lot of these younger kids, they're into the alphabet stuff, man.
Yep. Yep.
They're into that shit.
Yep.
Like, you see a lot more of these young girls. They're into that shit. Man.
Yep.
Stand a chance.
Our young men. This got to be the last generation.
It has to be.
You know?
It has to be. I got a quick one.
Mm-hmm.
This is James 4:4. It says, ye adulterers and adulteresses, know ye not that the friendship of the world is enmity with the Most High? So right there is telling you that you will be an adulterer by taking leadership with this modern society. Now, like Apostle Paul said, we use the world, but we're not abusing it to the point that we're committing spiritual fornication, you know? Because that's what this place does. The culture, one way or another, is going back to some ancient demon.
Yeah,
You know? Ultimately, some ancient demon. You got Jake bowing down his knee to some woman who has other partners. Now, Yahushua did say it's an adulterous generation, but even you bowing, that's going off. You know, the standard American diet spells out sad. You know, the references, the Monday through Sunday, going back to brother said, the knowledge, the things that you intake
The
will
wisdom. Even going back to the Greeks, you know, the fraternities,
Yeah.
and sororities, man, call all y'all about shit.
Yeah.
I was almost into that shit. Alpha Phi Alpha had, you know,
try to recruit you.
when I was in high school.
Yeah.
I didn't know.
It was like, oh, he tall.
Yeah,
we gonna make money off him.
But those are the Greeks from the New Testament.
Yeah. Yep.
Crazy.
And it says, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world.
How do you do that? By selling your soul. You know, I see why people. I understand why these niggas sell their soul, but really it's not your soul to sell, and that's the same reason why you shouldn't sell it.
Yep.
You see, because a nigga would say, "Oh, I'm about to get kicked out of my rent."
Yeah, they don't have hope.
Me.
They don't see another aisle way.
Yeah.
They don't have that light at the end of the tunnel. They don't got that tunnel vision. They're not keeping their eyes single, man.
Yeah.
See, we're in the spirit of fuck this world because we understand that we're storing up riches in heaven.
Yeah.
So we don't have none here, man. We don't have none here. So if the Lord should take us, we'll be like, hey, cool.
Yeah. That's why I was talking to somebody. I was explaining. You could break us back down. You could, if we woke up tomorrow, was somewhere in an alleyway, homeless, broke, jobless, no ID. We just start over.
Yeah.
Because we have the spirit of the hope of Yahushua, we understand that this is not our kingdom.
Yeah.
We have no problems dealing with the reset button. These people in the world, they can't handle that. That's why they're going to break when that mark comes.
Yep.
They can't get through the hour of temptation. We understand that there's something greater. And when you read the scriptures, when you remember the former things, like it told you, that's something that our ancestors understood. At any point in time, like the Lord could call you home tomorrow. So ultimately, we're in the hands of the Lord. That's a whole other character. These motherfuckers, I don't know, motherfuckers are just so scared to die, or just to be in a state of vulnerability with the Lord, to let Him have the will. Motherfuckers say, "Oh, let Jesus take the wheel," but they don't believe it.
That's a lie.
Because they don't have understanding of what happens after death. See, death is a transition.
Mm-hmm.
But you think when you die, you're going to burn in hell because you'll have to filling out the collection plate.
Right.
You know?
You start thinking about your transgressions now. But that shows you that the concept of free will has tainted man.
Yeah.
You know, that free will has turned you into a empty vessel of unbelief.
A monster.
A monster.
Like I say, man, as you
Yeah.
this woman shall bring forth monsters.
Monsters.
That's that open-minded. That's that open-minded man. Like that dude, I don't want to say what he said, but yeah, that's that open-minded
Okay.
sick shit.
Yeah, you got to be closed-minded in this
Yeah.
shit. You
Yeah.
can't let the bullshit in.
You
You
got-
keep the truth locked in.
Yep. Yep. Well, that's why Yahushua said, let no man take that crown.
Yep.
Because that's what you're locking in, your crown,
That's why he said being single-eyed.
Yeah.
Tunnel vision.
Just to finish this off real quick, Baba Kasha. James 4:4. Whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world, which I believe friend goes back to brother.
Yeah,
So you making a family. Now the world, we are the world.
Fuck that
You,
shit.
you know what I mean? All
They
that.
say that too when you join those fraternities. Oh, you're making brothers for life.
Yeah.
You know,
Blue brotherhood.
all that.
Hey, brother. It says, whosoever therefore will be a friend of the world is the enemy of the Most High.
Now you just marked yourself.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know?
When wasn't it Abraham? And it also tells you in Wisdom of Solomon, but Abraham was the Most High's friend.
Yeah.
And then it
Yeah.
says, he that applies wisdom, the Most High loves, and you'll be a friend with him.
Yeah.
So if you are just some dumb, stupid prankster, you know what I mean,
Yeah,
like a
yeah.
party or a YouTuber, you're an enemy to the Most High. You know?
Right, because you're entertaining these other dummies.
Yep.
You
Yep.
know?
I got one after you. You got it, Kev.
This is Matthew 6 and verse 19. It says, lay not
I
up
was just looking at it.
for yourselves treasures upon the earth, where moth and rust doth corrupt, and where thieves break through and steal.
Yeah.
You know, because pretty much everything here is going to come to naught. You know, like I went on an interview earlier, and the dude was talking about pension and all. I'm like, man,
Just hurry up. Yeah.
this shit gonna be destroyed.
Mhm.
I'm not thinking about no pension when I get 65. I don't want to live in America that long. You
Right.
know?
And let's be honest, why we render under Caesar, which rent goes back to render, is exactly that. So we can have a home right now, or food and things of that nature. We're just getting by. We're getting by. We're enduring. We're just getting what we need to maintain ourselves for the ministries.
Set. We're no. What is it? Was it able transitory? We're transitory.
Yeah.
We're just here, and that's something you gotta get. That's something you have to understand. In this society, you're not gonna be at the top. You're not gonna be having the most money. You know, like some brothers, all of our living situations is different.
Absolutely.
But you have to accept that you're like on the backstage of life right now.
Yeah.
You have to swallow that down.
Yep.
You're not gonna be that nigga. Ladies, you ain't gonna be that whole ass out there shaking your butt. You need to accept that. You're gonna be living the backstage of life. You're gonna get clowned. All right. You're gonna have a Jake Mobile, like the other Apostle Tara says. You're gonna have a Jake Mobile. Okay. You're gonna be. You're not. This is not our world. And if you want it to be, if you want this world to be your world, like that James said, you're an enemy of the Lord.
Yep.
And what you have to do to get the world, it ain't worth it.
It ain't worth
You
it.
gotta sell your soul. Back in Matthew it says, but lay up for yourselves treasures in heaven, where neither moth nor rust doth corrupt, and where thieves do not break through and steal. You know, that incorruptible crown. You know, it's not something someone can take from you. It says, for where your treasure is, there will your heart be also. So if your treasure was in the earth, you'll be focused on down here. Oh, the stock market's crashing. What's going on?
Yes.
Price of gas. I got all these cars. Think about all these rappers with all these cars. They don't got no fucking gas in these cars, man. And why you need 20 damn cars anyway?
Yeah.
You see?
I got a quick one after you.
But
This is Philippians 4 and Philippians 4:11, it says, "Not that I spake in respect of want, for I have learned in whatsoever state I am, therewith to be content." So we're learning to be comfortable with incomfortability.
Yeah.
That's why when the day's coming, you know, because I think about it, all the ups and downs, the struggles, the penny pinching, the rubbing the nickels,
Yeah.
you know, the makeshift meals we make. Hey, when it hits the fan, that's gonna be a Tuesday.
Yeah.
No, I mean, you know what I mean. Like, of
Yeah.
course, there's
Yeah.
gonna be
Yeah.
some,
Yeah.
but making meals and surviving, we already doing that.
That's funny. The Judge Dredd movie, I believe, after all the battle scenes and action was finally over towards the end of the movie, he was talking to some people at the pharmacy. He was like, "For you, this was the greatest day of your life. For me, this was just Tuesday."
See,
Because we already getting ready mentally.
see.
We already getting ready mentally.
See? And it says, which proves that we're in a purging process,
Yep.
which proves we're being baptized, which proves that we're in a furnace of adversity to purge the impurities so that we could be gold, you know? And it says, verse 12, I know, see, now he's saying what? Through experience. I know both how to be abased and I know how to abound everywhere, and in all things I am instructed both to be full and to be hungry, both to abound and to suffer need. See? And remember, Yahushua said the kingdom of heaven is like a long journey. All right? So we're learning, all right, to be able to survive off the Lord and not luxury. And that ultimately, that Eastern mindset, okay, was a mindset put on our forefathers to be faithful to the Lord in high and low conditions. That's what we're learning, while maintaining order, understanding, and being knowledgeable of our culture. This is what it's all about, okay? Because we haven't begun yet. We're on the journey to begin. That's why I said Esau's the end. We're at the end of the journey, and we're getting ready to begin our kingdom, you know? But you brothers got it.
I just got two real quick.
Okay.
Psalms 1:1, it says, "Blessed is the man that walketh not in the counsel of the ungodly, nor standeth in the way of sinners, nor sitteth in the seat of the scornful. But his delight is in the law of the Lord, and in his law doth he meditate day and night." And that's what we're supposed to be about. All right. Hey, this tells you that in Deuteronomy. This is supposed to be as frontlets between our eyes. When you close your eyes, all you think about is this truth. All right, you on the toilet, you thinking about the truth. You in the shower, you at work. This is what we absorb ourselves with. This is how we, we'll receive our salvation. While these people, they've absorbed themselves with the world, so they'll be destroyed with it.
Yep.
The other one, Ephesians 4:17. That's all I have after this. It's time to come out this hole. It didn't do us no good, no way. It's not like we all millionaires in this bitch. All right, the majority of us grew up fucked off and somehow managed to make it every year, not getting smoked. All right, through the grace. All right, Ephesians 4:17. This I say therefore, and testify in the Lord, that ye henceforth walk not as other Gentiles walk in the vanity of their minds. And that's the people of this world. They're vain in their heads, y'all. Everything that the day is going to come where these people's aspirations come falling down on their fucking head.
Yeah.
I can't wait. That's one of, it's going to be beautiful to see them die. I want to see people's looks on their face when they realize that time in college was wasted. That time at that job was wasted. Getting all that money, chasing them hoes, that was all wasted. The only thing that was going to have mattered is if you was in this or not.
Yep. Book of Eli shows you that.
Yep.
He was
Yep.
the only one in that book, and
Did-
everybody else was through.
A Bugatti didn't matter
Nope.
when it's starving out here.
Yep.
Ugg boots, the motherfuckers still wear them.
BBLs.
Chains. Yeah. A beat.
The money phone.
Yeah, the money phone. Yeah, or the niggas do the money ladder where
Yep.
stress the calls. I don't even know how to.
Yeah.
Jay.
They're gonna have to burn it.
Yeah.
They're gonna use it for Tinder. While you was on Tinder with that money, you gonna have to use that money for Tinder.
Yeah.
See how the Lord worked, man. I got one after you. You got one, Mar? Okay. I just had a quick one, but you want me?
You want to end it on this one?
Okay, I got Rev too.
Oh yeah, that's the spirit. We'll end it on that one.
Okay, so you got it.
This is Micah 2:10. It says, "Arise ye and depart But this is not your rest.
Came out twice.
No, it's the spirit.
That came out twice. And we could see it like, man, this ain't my rest.
Yeah, yeah.
You know?
When you first come in, you know, you're learning. But as these years have gone by, I truly I'm not giving 60 more years of my life to no white man. It's just plain and simple. Just plain and simple.
Our body can't.
No.
Everything here is a fucking lie. Man.
Yeah.
Everything here is a lie.
Right.
For real.
Right.
Everything here is that. It's a fucking lie.
The plant.
Everything.
Yeah.
The plants be.
Yeah.
I mean, you know, we.
False advertisement.
Yeah.
You know? Even here in America, around the world, it's illegal to do subliminal messages, but not in America. So it's all set up to deceive you. It's set up just to bewitch you.
It's pretty much in the Truman Show.
Yeah.
But the Lord put us on.
Yeah. So instead of Truman left, which he should have stayed, because if he stayed, he would have been king, because he was aware, like, oh, this is a movie, and I'm the main character.
Everything's revolving around us.
Right. But he left, and then fucking fucked around and ended up me, myself, and Irene. You know, in the movie world, if you will. You know what I mean? But we know now that this is a movie, so we're here, evening, morning, and night. You know, but we get that, so we play in our part. That's what you got to learn, to have that Eastern mindset while playing your part here. You don't got to be super brew. You know, just because Deacon said they let the brews in the door, you don't got to let everybody know who you are.
Right. You don't have to wear your fringes everywhere, man.
Right.
You don't have to speak to everyone. You know.
Stop letting your left hand know what your right hand's doing.
Exactly. You know. It says, Micah 2:10, "Arise ye and depart, for this is not your rest, because it is polluted. It shall destroy you, even with a sword destruction."
Yep. And that sword destruction is coming. But on the flip side, us enduring ups and downs, poorhood, tribulation, Yahushua knows all that.
Yep.
This is Revelations 2:13. "I know thy works, and where thou dwellest, even where Satan's seat is." Going back, the brother Malak read in Psalms, it said, sitting out with the seat of the scornful, because the seat of the scornful is where Satan is, you know, and they're sitting in it. They're embellishing in a satanic vibration, you know. And it says, where Satan's seat is, "And thou holdest fast my name, and hast not denied my faith, even in those days where Antipas was my faithful martyr, who was slain among you, where Satan dwelleth." See? So we have to continue, you know, to endure and hold on to that name and keep fighting. Keep fighting to stay spiritually east.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
That's all I got.
Hey, you know, so, you know, we hope it was edifying lesson with that. We're going to give all praises to
Yahweh,
Yahweh,
Ba'ashem, Yahushua, Ba'ashem, R'chakodash.
the honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone. Peace, blessings, and salutations, all like Akim Aqua, learning and teaching the truth and sincerity. We'll say Shalom.
Shalom.